December 20th, 5 days until Christmas, and I have arrived successfully in Mackay. I feel like it's been probably around 15 years since I've been here, and it was just really lovely to be walking through the central business district's streets, which are all like lovely and palm tree lined, and it hasn't changed that much since I was last here. Probably like the outskirts of Mackay have changed a lot more. They've got a lot of development going on out there. But yeah, as far as like central city, it's still its same lovely, wonderful Mackay self. So things that happened today. So one of the successes that enabled me to come to Mackay today was the whole ignition thing. So I ended up going back into Rockhampton because I needed to drive through there anyway early this morning, and I waited until 8:15, which is when the warranty provider for the van opens on a Monday, and I just let them know that there was an issue. They said that it was one of the few exclusions, so it wasn't actually covered, but they said they would be able to get trade prices at their warranty network person, or company rather, in Rockhampton. So I went there, but before I actually went in, so I parked the van outside, and before I actually went inside to say, here's the keys, can you please fix the ignition, I just tried a little bit more with the key and the fancy WD-40, and I tried to get some of the graphite gunk out, and so I just put the key in, turned it a little bit, took it out, wiped off the gunk, put the key back in, turned it a little bit, pulled it out, wiped off the gunk, and did that probably like 20 times. And then things were noticeably easier to be, turning the ignition. And so I thought, I'll just keep doing this. And so like probably, 15, 20 minutes later, it was back to pretty much 100%. And for like the whole rest of the day, like I actually haven't even thought about it. Just get in the van and go. And it hasn't been on my mind at all, which is great, because this time yesterday it was I don't even know if I'll be able to get the car started when I put the key in. So yay for that success. I double checked some other things, like I parked the van on different angles to make sure it wasn't just the angle that was causing the issue with the ignition barrel, or if it was just like a cold versus hot thing as the day warms up, maybe the metal expands and causes issues. But no, it was none of that. It was just getting the graphite gunk out. So hooray for do-it-yourself problem solving. And I feel like I probably saved a fair bit of money, and feeling slightly sort of a little bit proud of myself as well. So because that all happened so quickly, I was out of Rockhampton fairly early this morning. I think it was around 9:30. And then I just drove, just up along the coast. I stopped to look at some land in St. Lawrence, and it was like barely a little village, but the land was cheap. It's got like a brand new shed on it. I don't know how I feel about it. It's sort of down the list of backup options, so we'll see. But I was happy that I pulled off into St. Lawrence and went to go have a look. So it is definitely an option. And then continued on up the coast, stopped at a dugong sanctuary, which was a like stunningly beautiful beach, and it's all mangrovey and gorgeous. And so I stopped there, had a little bit of food, and then continued on up to here in Mackay. And so did a little bit of shopping at Woolworths, got some more food so that I'm sort of good for the next few days. I feel like I haven't put much, if any, thought into how long to stay here, but I know that I really like Mackay. I haven't figured out if I really like Mackay, mainly because it's sort of known to me. It's not just like pulling up to a new town or city. It's returning to somewhere that I've been before, and so I think there's that feeling of like familiarity, which is good, because it was on this very beach 15 years ago that I can clearly remember finding a sleeping turtle on the beach and going, oh, it's a sleeping turtle. It may have been a little bit dead, but I am kind of thinking maybe it was just sleeping. But anyway, yeah, I mean, Mackay has gorgeous beaches, and I'm just sort of outside the surf club. There's the surf club right there. And the sun is just about to set. Wow. Yeah, gorgeous. So I'm going to have my evening shower here at the surf club, and then I will find somewhere to park up for the night. I don't know if it will be here, but probably somewhere around here. I might drive back into the city. It's only a few minutes drive, so we'll see where I end up. But regardless, the temperature is gorgeous, and yeah, my thoughts on Mackay are kind of the same as before. It's a beautiful town. It's got a lot of like good vibes to it, and yeah, I'd be especially happy to live here. And I feel like it's quite up and coming as well. I think there's a lot of potential here. So anyway, watch this space, and yeah, I've really got nothing to go on for tomorrow. I'll have to make some decisions this evening, or maybe when I wake up tomorrow, we'll see how I feel. Oh yeah, and officially, yeah, I'm now I don't know if this is a big announcement, but it is official now that I'm in the tropics. So I think I crossed over the border not that long ago, but it's kind of nice to be in somewhere tropical again. Yeah, tropical Queensland. So from here on in, it's just like beautiful year round. Anyway, good night.